other top story tonight, the woman at the center of a case we've been covering now for years, stepping out of the shadows and revealing her identity for the first time.
Her name is Chanel Miller, and as Nightbeat's Maria Medina reports, she is ready to finally tell her story.
In newspapers, my name was unconscious, intoxicated woman. 10 syllables and nothing more than that.
But Chanel Miller wants you to know who she is, what she went through, in her own words.
I had to force myself to relearn my real name.
This is just a glimpse of the woman we only knew as Emily Doe. Later this month, Miller sits down with 60 Minutes. She's also worked on a memoir that will be released 2 days after the interview. The title, Know My Name.
It's hard because Brock Turner is the face of the story, and he's the face that's always shown.
Esther Amole is a student at Stanford University, where Miller and Turner went to school, and the sexual assault took place in 2015.
But I do think that, the focus was constantly shifted from her and her suffering, and this does re-center the focus.
She's an incredibly talented writer and an incredibly strong young woman.
Stanford professor Michelle Dauber led the successful recall of Judge Aaron Persky after he sentenced Turner to just 6 months in jail, in which he served only half. But Dauber's advocacy on Miller's behalf didn't stop there. She worked to get Stanford to dedicate a plaque on campus using Miller's quote from her victim impact statement. The university and Miller could never come to an agreement.
I think overall their handling of this issue is still poor. They have a very hard time admitting to mistakes.
But Miller's words when she was just Emily Doe still made a significant impact on not just Stanford, which banned hard liquor at campus parties a year after the assault. A state law was also passed to make prison time mandatory for anyone convicted of sexually assaulting someone unconscious or too intoxicated to consent.
I need to know the story from a different perspective because we've been told from one perspective for a long time.
And soon we will hear Miller's story through her own words and voice for the first time.
You cannot give me back the life I had.
And the 60-minute interview is scheduled for Sunday, September 22nd. Miller's memoir, Know My Name, will be released 2 days later. She now lives in San Francisco. On the Night Beat, I'm Maria Medina.